Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Kimetsu no Yaiba episode 23. I think there are 26 episodes to this series, right? Or was it 24? Let me take a look here really quick. I should have done this beforehand, but I just thought about it now. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. And 26 episodes. Okay, so we have 3 more episodes after this. So that should be over by the end of the month. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. By the end of the month, it'll be over. It's gonna suck. Hopefully they announce a season 2 by the end of the season. Anyway, last episode we met all of the Hashiras. We had met 2 in the mountain when they were fighting the spiders. And we met the other 7 in the last one. All of them are very different from each other. And Tanjiro was brought to the headquarters. This is where they're meeting. In order to be put on trial for having a demon with him. So, because he's been carrying Nezuko with him everywhere he goes and protecting her and everything, he's violating a law within the Demon Slayer whole organization. Since they're supposed to be killing demons, they're not supposed to be protecting them or taking them with them, so yeah. Shinobu, she wanted to find out why he was taking Nezuko with him on all of his missions and everywhere. Giyu already knew the situation because he's the one that met them after Nezuko turned into a demon. The rest of them, except for 2, the Love Hashira and was he Sky? I can't remember which one. The one that's can't seem to remember much of anything. Him. They're the only 2 who didn't automatically say that we should just kill him and the demon. The rest of them were up for it. Especially, I'm going to say 2 of them. The Snake Hashira, and I cannot remember... Oh, Wind Hashira. Especially the Wind. He is, adamant about just killing Nezuko. No matter what reason the Master comes up with for why he wants her to be alive, he is just determined to have her killed. So Tanjiro explains the situation, that she's his sister, and that his entire family was killed by a demon, and she was changed into a demon, and he is taking her around with him, looking for a cure to change her back from a demon. The Snake Hashira was just like, I don't believe a word you're saying. She's family, of course you're going to be defending her. So I don't trust you at all. Plus, he apparently really, really hates demons. So, yeah. The others didn't seem to really care. God, I can't remember. The one that's always saying how flamboyant things are, or how he's going to do everything flamboyantly. He didn't seem opposed to the idea that she was his sister and that he's trying to look for a cure. He just said to give them proof. He didn't say, I don't believe anything you're saying, so we're just going to kill you. He said, you're saying all this, but you have to give us proof about what you're saying, that it's true. The Love Hashira she was saying that she has her doubts about everything, but that they should really wait for the Master to get there so that he can make his decision on what to do about it. The Wind Hashira ended up coming. He was last to show up, but he grabbed Nezuko's box and stabbed her in the shoulder. Obviously, this really upset Tanjiro, so much so that he attacked him and headbutted him. And as we know, Tanjiro has a really hard head, so it knocked him to the ground and actually made him bleed. Everybody was pretty shocked. The Love Hashira actually laughed at this. I think she is going to be one of my favorites, just judging from her personality and how she is. That might change later on, who knows, but right now she seems to be my favorite, next to Shinobu. He got up and was getting ready to attack Tanjiro, but the master showed up. And he explained that he had already basically pardoned whatever crime he's been committed of, taking in a demon and all that, and has told them to just pretty much accept it. Well, not to accept it, but he hopes that they will accept it, which most of them didn't. And we're going on about how they respect him, but they definitely disagree with his decision. He even had a letter read from Urokodaki saying how Nezuko has not eaten anybody in 2 years, over 2 years of being turned into a demon. She has an incredible mental resistance, keeping her from fully giving in to her urges to eat people. And that if she ever does, Tanjiro, Giyu, and himself will all commit suicide, seppuku. It's brought Tanjiro to tears, obviously, because Giyu, who met him just one day and knew their situation, offered to give up his life if she ever ate anybody. I can understand him, Urokodaki, saying that because he was with Nezuko the entire time Tanjiro was training, so he has better understanding of what was going on than anybody, including Giyu. And Giyu putting so much trust into them after just the one meeting says a lot. However, the Wind Hashira was still very adamant about just killing Nezuko, and was saying that it doesn't really matter what this guy says, whether he's a retired Hashira or not. If she does eventually eat people, there's no coming back from that. And the master says, you're right. We can't prove that she won't eat people. However, we also can't prove that she will eat people. So until you can actually come up with a better argument, we're just going to go with leave her alive. And the master also said that another reason he wants Tanjiro and Nezuko alive is because Tanjiro has met, is it Kibutsuji? Is that his name? I believe that's his name. Which shocked everybody, because none of them have ever met the guy. The demon, I should say. Even past Hashira have not met him. So they know absolutely nothing about him. So they're trying to ask Tanjiro questions, where did you meet him? What kind of powers does he have? What does he look like? Did you fight him? Stuff like that. And he mentions that he's sent people out to kill Tanjiro. And he also believes that something is happening with Nezuko that he believes Kibutsuji never saw coming. I believe I'm saying his name right. I could be wrong about his name. But But even still, the Wind Hashira was adamant about not keeping Nezuko alive, saying that if it was human, he would totally be on board with keeping her alive, but not a demon. And then proceeded to cut his wrist to get blood so that he can prove that Nezuko will just give in and try to kill him and drink his blood and eat him. And when she does, he's just going to kill her. He tried doing it in the sunlight, and the snake Hashira was like, look, you're doing it in the sunlight. That's pointless. She's got to be in some shade. She's not going to come out in the sun. She's just going to burn to death. So he grabbed the box, threw it into the master's little, like I'm going to say, porch. I don't know what it's officially called. That's what I'm calling it. Went in there as well, stabbed her again, twice, and then opened the box. And Nezuko looks pretty angry. I'm hoping she at least hits him once, but I don't think that'll actually happen. I could hope, but chances are she's not. Anyway, let's get into this and see how this is going to turn out. I mean, we know they're not going to kill her, so obviously she's not going to attack him. But I want to know what happens throughout the rest of the episode once everybody sees that she's staying pretty firm on her not eating people, quest. I don't know what to call it. Okay. So the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. Okay. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.